Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we are looking at Chainbridge Bancorp and their recent shareholder meeting. It was such a nail biter, I almost needed a bridge to help me calm down. But first, before we get into all the details, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate filings, make sure you are subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description if you want to share opinions and learn even more. Let's dive into the filing. It involves voting and decisions, so let's take a look at who will be running this bridge and the impact of votes made. Chainbridge Bancorp filed what's called an 8K form with the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC. This is a report companies use to tell investors about big changes in the company. This one is reporting updates from their annual meeting. The date of the report is June 18, 2025. This report tells us about what happened at Chainbridge Bancorp's yearly meeting for stockholders on June 18, 2025. At this meeting, people who own stock in the company got to vote on important things. Chainbridge Bancorp is the name of the company. Their file number with the government is 001-42302. They are located in McLean, Virginia, and their phone number includes area code 703. The company confirmed it's an emerging growth company, meaning it's still in its early stages of growth. This might affect how it reports its financial numbers. One of the key items on the agenda was electing directors for the company. That's like choosing the people who will be in charge. Each of the 13 people nominated to be on the board of directors was voted in, meaning they'll be in those roles until the next annual meeting in 2026, or until someone else gets chosen. Let's see how many votes each person got. Peter G. Fitzgerald got over 30 million votes in favour, with only about 21,000 votes against. Mark Martinelli also got over 30 million votes for him, with only about 4,000 against. The tally was similarly in favour of Yonzi F. Nunez. Michael J. Conover had another win with over 30 million for and few against. Lee Alexandra Busher won by a similar margin of votes. John J. Burrow had almost unanimous support. David M. Evinger had a similar win. Thomas G. Fitzgerald Jr. was also elected with over 30 million votes. Andrew J. Fitzgerald also won his seat on the board. Joseph M. Fitzgerald secured his place as well. Michelle L. Corsmo also had a landslide victory. Benita Thompson Bias joined the rest on the board with a similar vote. Paul W. Levitt was also elected. Each of the nominees won by considerable margins. The shareholders clearly know who they want on the board. These results demonstrate really strong confidence from the stockholders in these 13 individuals to lead the company. Another vote was about whether to approve or agree with the choice of Yount, Hyde and Barbour PC as the company's independent accounting firm for the year. Essentially, this accounting firm would check the company's financial numbers to make sure everything looks right. The verdict was a thumbs up. Over 31 million votes were cast in favour of Yount, Hyde and Barbour PC, with a tiny fraction voting against or abstaining. This means almost everyone agreed with having them as the company's financial watchdog for the year. This vote is crucial because these accountants are responsible for auditing or confirming the company's financial statements. Besides the election of directors and the approval of the accounting firm, no other issues were brought up for a vote at the meeting. So what's the big picture here? It seems Chainbridge Bancorp has solidified its leadership team with a strong vote of confidence from its shareholders. All 13 director nominees were elected, confirming the shareholders believe in the direction these leaders are taking the company. And with the reappointment of Yount, Hyde and Barbour PC, there's a clear effort to ensure financial transparency and trustworthiness. David M. Evinger is the corporate secretary signing on behalf of the company. This report doesn't delve into the financials, but it is important to see that the leadership has the support of shareholders. This creates a stable environment to better perform. Speaking of performance, I'll be keeping an eye on their financial releases. That's where we see if all this board stability translates into solid numbers. Now, looking at these results broadly, Chainbridge Bancorp appears to be stable. It is always good to see everyone aligned. It says good things about the leadership and the future health of the company. Alright, that's our breakdown of Chainbridge Bancorp's latest filing. What's your take on these results and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.